Hey everyone, Tony Winston here for Jazz Piano College and working out of this book today, The Music of Bill Evans. And the song I'm looking at is Turn Out the Stars. And it's an interesting form because, a typical 32 bar form, but this one is 40 measures. So it's like, 8 extra bars. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through 8 bars at a time and then talk about it, analyze it a little bit. And then I'm going to try to take a solo on it with the metronome in my ear and put a bass line to it. We'll see what happens. All right. So it's a really beautiful song, one of Bill Evans's best songs. And we're going to start off with a B minor 7. Let me play it first. Okay, so we got the first 8 measures there. I gotta say, this chart in the original real book and also the one in this book are really just approximations of what he plays, and there's a lot of differences between the recording I just listened to and what's actually here on the chart. So we've got a B minor 7 flat 5 with the addition of a 9 there. I'm pretty sure I heard that. And a very kind of rich sounding E dominant, right? There's our dominant structure right there with the root, the 7th and the 3rd. And then we've got a 13 and a flat 9. And you see it's like a D flat triad, so it's kind of an easy chord to remember. And of course, you want to fill in these chords and make them very rich. I added the 9 here. You can maybe even add the 11 like that. And then we've got a flat 9. Lots of things you could do here, but and here, this is a really common thing. You can think of this as like an E major chord over like the root or the root and the 5th of C there, and it usually kind of resolves like that. In this case, it kind of resolves to the A minor. None of the charts have these chords in them, but I've notated them in there. And you can download my chart in the description there because I've written in a few extra notes here, as you can see, or a few extra chords. So we've got E, flat major, and then we've got like the G altered. That plus sign indicates an altered chord. So, you could add a sharp 9 or a flat 9 to it, along with the flat 13. And here, I believe he uses the mu chord, the Steely Dan chord. It's like A flat major with the 2nd, and then the 3rd goes down here, and that's it. So you've got A flat major, and then you add the 2nd like that. So it's a nice progression here. And it's probably something a little thicker, more like this. Okay, and then on to B flat minor, and then A minor. So let me do that again for you. Okay, and here you hit that melody note, tie it, and then just these 3 notes, and it's the same progression again. Okay, on to the next 8 measures, and I will talk a little bit about the Rootless Voicings too before I do the solo. So he definitely doesn't play B major 7th. Maybe on some recording he does, but most of the ones I heard, it's like an altered chord. So I'll put in a flat 9, a flat 13. this again. And it's really the last melody note there should be a B, and then you go to the A flat minor 7th like that. One more time from the C sharp minor. Yeah, you can hear that it's a lot different. It's like that. Yeah, the way I'm hearing it is something like a... And then it's like a harmony here. And then these other notes in the score here are the bass notes, all right? So don't stick them up here in the middle. Play them as bass notes. And right there, it's definitely like a G flat major chord. And I added the 9th. So it's actually the mu chord again. Years before Steely Dan. Okay. And here we have a nice pedal tone for this middle section. He does a little drop 2 here or something. Like that. So that's a fairly easy section. I want to go through it again. E minor. You know, I don't think you have to necessarily follow that A pedal. You know, just put it down big in the beginning. And then put it down again here. And, you know, I think he's playing like that rootless voicing there for the C7th. Okay. All right, on to the next 8 measures, and we start with a B sus. Oh, let's listen to that. All right, so on to the next 8 measures, and we've got B sus. And here, it's definitely E minor 7 flat 5. And rootless, he plays it like this, I think, sometimes. And does the same thing here. And you'll notice in this composition, in many of his compositions, the chords don't go where you expect them to go. And he must have some kind of a theoretical reason or some kind of a musical reason for doing the way he does it, but I haven't figured it out yet. All I know is it sounds cool. So start off with just a kind of a simple chord here. So maybe something like that. Then we've got E minor. Maybe put the 4th in down there, and B flat, sharp 11. You know, that's got to be a B flat 7th chord. So there's our 7th, there's our 13, there's our 9. It's the melody. That's the sharp 11. E minor. All right. And you could do like E minor 7 flat 5 over A, like that. Or just play an E minor 7 flat 5. I like to use this kind of voicing. And once again, we've got that sharp 11 chord. So, just play, this B flat triad over an A flat, or just play A flat 7, something like that. Hold that melody note, because that's your sharp 11. Once again, D minor 7. And so much of these rhythms are very inaccurate according to the way he plays it, because it's more like you expect it to go to G7 and C minor, but he goes, takes you in a different place. All right, last 8 measures. So, he doesn't play that E flat on the preceding line until here. He plays D flat minor 7 flat 5, and then those 3 notes, not just F and G, but resolve that too. And put that little dotted rhythm in. Don't do it all the time, but put it in there a lot of the time. And then the last chord here in the Bill Evans songbook here, the Jamie Aebersold, it's correct, but here on the real book chart, incorrect. So let's make it A flat 11th, and then A flat 7th with a flat 9. Okay? And now I'm going to take a solo on the song. And, because I want to put a bass line with it later, I better stick to the, do it at about 126. All right, now, some rootless voicings here. B minor 7 flat 5, E that's altered, and then more altered. And here you could play an E 7th for that C. Think E 7th goes to A, and even if the bass player plays a C, which I'm going to do, that's the chord he plays. So, it'll sound okay, all right? Now, these complicated measures here in the second line where you got all those chords, we're definitely going to simplify those. Probably just that, just a 2-5-1 and then another 2-5-1. All right, and then maybe even this one. Yeah, I think that D sharp altered will be the best there. All right. So if we were really going to call this G sharp altered, or D sharp altered, that's D sharp. So what's a third above D? F. So this note is an F. F double sharp, all right? And then, I don't know, I'm not going to figure out the rest, but, that's why we call it E flat most of the time. So let's find a few other ones here. All right, these 2-5-1s here. I'm not going to use any altered stuff. Maybe a flat 9 like that. And then here, it's in the melody, so why not play it? And here, we'll just go for that B altered. Now, I definitely heard him play E minor 7 flat 5 like this, and the D minor 7 flat 5 like that. So I'll try to do that in my solo, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. let's see here. A 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's definitely difficult in spots to really create something melodic that works, especially on that last line. Something like that might work. Okay, get this damn clicking out of my ear. And to do my usual shtick about to see more videos like this one, please hit the subscribe button and the notification and give me a like. And, you know, the comments would really help out the channel a lot. So if you'd be so kind as to leave a comment, you know, it can be anything, really. Just that you like the video, you didn't like the video, some suggestions for future videos, funny comments, whatever you like. Comments really do help the algorithms, you know, bring viewers to my channel, so I do appreciate that. The next song I'm going to do is I'm Old Fashioned, and I believe I've done this video before, but I had a request for it, so I'll do it again.